Trial of Saddam Hussein against Saddam Hussein and 7 co-defendants. Let's listen in to witness, the first witness, Ali Hassan Mohammed al-Haidari, as his testimony continues.
This is the time for prayer. We pray and then we can do. After he finishes, you can get time to pray. Your Honor, the statement will be long, so can we pray now? No, we will give you time to pray. Continue with your statement. The military people left. They used to go to jail and the desert, so they will bring some food and some clothes. I haven't talked to you about the clothing. It's shameful. Also, God is my witness. I promised myself not to mention this, but because I swore, I have to tell you this without any shame, without being shy. In the intelligence, they used to tell us, if you don't confess to the crimes, somebody will rape you, and they used to make us take all our clothes off. But I did not hear about any rape in the prison. Also, we had women that suffer from dislocation in the shoulder and torture. I have 2 or 3 of Your Honor. Let him stay within his own testimony. I'm talking about what I saw in the desert after the military people left. I told you the situation left because the military people used to bring food from the jail to the desert. That was allowed, that was permitted. In Samawa desert, people died because of starvation and lack of medicine and the inhumane treatment. Amongst those who died in Samawa, I remember the child Naif Asad Ali Asad. He was born in the prison in Abu Ghraib, and he died in the desert. After a year, he died before our eyes, and he was buried in Saya. His father buried him, and those also, my father was present during the burial. So because he was 1 year and he was buried there in the desert. And also those who died in the prison, Haj Hamid Mahdi Al-Khazali and Sajuda Muhammad Sahaw Al-Hayani. She is my cousin's wife. And also Al-Haj Sabri Asad Abdullah Al-Haidari. He died. He's my father's cousin. And the Haj Abdul Wahab Ja'far Al-Ubaidi, and his wife, the late Haja Sabriya Abbas Ahmad Al-Ubaidi, and also died in the prison Haj Yasin Hassan Al-Hattaw, and also the late Nofa Hassan Agha. They all died in the desert. And also what was practiced in the desert, one day the donations for the Qadisiyya Saddam, asking for donations, but the money was taken by force. Our ladies had their gold. When they returned the belongings, they returned the women. This committee came to the desert, and they took everything under the pretext of the donations in the name of, this is one of my sisters Saad, they forcefully took 2 bracelets, golden bracelets. This is the receipt. We have the original copy. And also amongst those who donated, who had money, they took 100 dinars from her. Farida Hassan Amin Al-Khurbatli. These are money that was taken by force under the pretext of donation. As for the treatment, we stayed in the desert, subjected to that treatment as I mentioned, until the year on the 22nd of April 1986. An order came to release us from the prison. We did not believe that. I'd like to say that my niece, the daughter of my brother, who was hit and arrested with her grandmother from Balad, she was arrested by Abdullah Kazim Ruwaid. She came asking for refuge, but in the Arab culture, a refugee should be protected. She came to him and asked him to protect her because the family of the daughter was arrested. After a few minutes, she was arrested, and he told her, and God is my witness, I heard that from this grandmother. He told her verbatim, all of her family were arrested. Why is she out? He told her, we don't like sectarianism. In the jail there were families that Sunnis and Shia that were intermarried. Yes, it is related to it's in the scope, but so that people don't think that I'm talking out of sectarianism. There were Shia and Sunnis that were intermarriage between them. I have nothing against Abdullah Ruwaid. I have no blood revenge or anything, but the woman came to him to ask for protection, but he told she told her my father in the desert. He told her, he said, we will not leave any Shia on the jail. That means that they were involved in mass killing of the Shia of the jail. I'm not afraid. When I came and I swore, I'm not afraid of anybody except God. And you hear that. Go ahead, continue. This woman was... Your Honor, allow me. Your Honor, allow me. When I say... Why would I say Muzhir? Well, I swore to tell the truth, so I'm telling the truth. In the desert, that woman had a stroke, and after we were released, she died. She passed away. We were released on the 22nd of April 1986. Myself and the other members of my family that were present in the desert. We had seven. I don't know those who were in Abu Ghraib or in intelligence. When we were released in 1986, we found out that the city had changed. God is my witness, we couldn't identify our house. It was at the side of a farm. The farm was inside the city. orange and trees. The city changed completely. The brothers told us that the farms were plowed by Taha Yassin Ramadan. A few months after the arrest, he brought the bulldozers, and the driver of the bulldozers were mostly Kurds. They were protected by the popular army, and the place until now is there, and most of the people of Dujail and the Baathists of Dujail, they all know that they all saw that Taha Yassin Ramadan was present plowing the farms, and he met with he told everybody, he told them that you should plow so that the people don't come. How do you know that people told me? Who told you? It was everybody was in the society, but maybe they can come and they can be witness. Yes, go ahead. So he plowed all the farms, and when I say all of the farms, it's more than 25,000 acres or so. They were taken. Also, Balad's farms were removed. I say Saddam was hit in the jail. Maybe he needs to punish in the jail. What's the guilt of